Hey, it's me. What's up? Mike's over here. Oopsies. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was in the middle of something and all of a sudden I was like, what time is it? And it's like, oh, this thing's about to start at any second. And it's like, oh, fun. Okay. So. Hopefully this, okay. Yes, working? Yes. Okay. So let me turn up this audio here. But hi! Also, new layout for things. Oh, here we go. So let me know right away if the audio's not great. But hopefully. Ah, okay. Okay, we're good. Let me adjust this. I'm on desktop. There we go. Okay. Ooh. The hell? No. Oh, that's a Xenoblade.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
This is... Wait, is this expansion stuff? Or did that expansion already come out? I don't even remember now.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Okay, but you guys could hear the trailer okay? Sorry, I'm fussing around with this cable over here.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace.
Yeah,
Where
good.
have
Okay.
you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
So I haven't actually played...
This is where you were. Pyra!
Oh my god.
Sorry, Rex.
Oh my god, this is...
I couldn't tell you.
Pyra and Smash, isn't it?
Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh my god! Wow. Wow.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
That's really good.
Behold the power of the Aegis!
That's really good. That had me.
Flash flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova!
Wow.
Revolt! Blazing End!
So I actually...
Genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers!
Talk about a tight spot.
Mithra?
Let me handle this.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on...
Huh.
Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
Lightning Buster!
Huh.
Ray of Punishment! Chromodile! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
You two can swap between each
I was gonna say, so that's the down specialist swapping between.
Blinding speed! Together, nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle.
That's pretty brilliant.
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this whole body. Mind if I watch
Wow,
a
I guess-
while?
The fucking maze there.
Our friends are here, and there's some more.
Wow.
All mine! I'll lay you out.
I'm like oh, there he is. Okay.
Burning
Nailed it!
Oh, in the final...
You're dead.
Okay.
Witness
Okay.
power, power.
Shulk?
I never
expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
That's dope. Like, I don't even have any relationship to these characters, and I am excited about that. Because that just looks really good.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Oh, I should probably get better lighting in here.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of
possibly too
Nintendo
bright.
Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct
Thank you.
in this style for some time.
Yeah, new overlay is all Persona 3.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct
Colors.
with you all today.
Because my other gaming stream is Dark Hour themed.
We
So I
appreciate
was like,
your
all right,
continued support.
let's do this. So this is going to be my non-horror
Okay.
game /
What you
daytime
just
stream.
saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game,
Wow.
Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles
I'm
series
weirdly more
as
excited
Rex's
for this
2-in-1
character than any
ally.
other character in this
Please
thing.
look
And
forward
again, well,
to
I
seeing
mean,
their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
just because the moveset
This
looks
fighter
very unique.
releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our
March.
first batch
Okay,
of
okay.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Cool. That's oh. Okay, well, Direct's over, I guess. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be Nintendo-themed stuff in Fall Guys. Is this not was this not something we already knew was coming to Switch, or?
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch
I
system
could have sworn
summer 2021.
that was already confirmed, but I guess not.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
This game's cool.
Venture
Although
into
they
the vast
literally
reaches of
just
space
spoiled
to
the whole
uncover
game
The secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
with the explanation
You
of
have
the game.
22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the
That's-
solar system will be
That's
annihilated.
literally ruining the whole game, though.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
That's like the plot of the game. That's like the whole
By
point of
repeating
that
these
game
cycles,
is you're
you'll
playing it,
gradually
and then
unravel
you
the
suddenly
mysteries hidden
discover
in the
that you're
universe.
gonna die in a couple of minutes, kind of
What
thing.
messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021. Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir. and
Famicom Detective Club.
The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and
I've never
turns
heard of this,
await at
actually.
every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into
Oh, this
these
looks-
deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while
I
dealing
like the
with
animation on
amnesia.
this.
But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll
Yeah, no,
investigate
I'm
a
impressed.
supernatural rumor
This is-
after a
this is
mysterious
something
death
I would
to
like
free
to make.
students from a sinister
I would like to
nightmare.
make like an animated
Interrogate
visual
suspects
novel.
and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's
Music
too
sounds
late?
like Ace Attorney.
助けてここから出して
Speaking of which, I expect to see Ace Attorney in this somewhere.
血染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club: The Girl Who Stands Behind.
Well, because there
Coming
was
to
a
Nintendo
leak,
Switch
or not a
May
leak,
14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
wow, my beard is long as I
The
just
new
looked
age of
into the
battles
fucking
begins.
camera. I just looked at myself on OBS. I was like, oh my god, my beard's gone. Ace Attorney, yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna get that. Is this I'm just gonna shut up until I actually see what this is. Oh, it is! For some reason it looked, the style looked a little different to me.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
Okay. That's
Character
probably
designs
a
and
grab
visuals
'em,
have been revamped for this installment. Unleash
Am I getting
high-octane
strikers?
moves
Yes.
in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Yeah, but I'm not getting it on Switch
Samurai
though.
Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
I'm skeptical about getting the PC version because Golden had some issue.
The vast world of Fadio beckons.
Yeah, so
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo
whoa,
Switch.
hold up.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen
Wow,
in a
this
dream.
has.
Before discovering the world
Wow,
map
I really like
is
the
empty. During your
visuals
travels,
of this.
you'll acquire special items called artifacts.
Sorry,
Place them
anyway.
on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and
Yeah,
other
it looks
lands
so
to
good.
life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure
What the
and
heck,
rest up
yeah.
at home.
Scary pumpkins.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
That's dope.
Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Adorable.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
June 24th.
That's dope. I really like that. Okay, they're killing it so far with this. Monster Hunter, yeah. New area for Rise. Holy shit, that thing's terrifying. Are you kidding me? I love that thing. Man, Rise this year is going to be really hard on my wallet. I can tell already. Now you got all the stuff that's being shown off here, and then like Guilty Gear, and oh my god. I'm sure Strikers is going to be on here at some point.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Jeez.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
I love how everybody's voice acted too, like all the hunter was like
Watch
fully.
out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Also, I love those two. God, I'm so excited for this.
Inoa,
We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity.
Yes, please. That's awesome. I love those two. Ooh. Includes the game.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
Oh my god.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters?
We're 15 minutes into this
for the
freaking
latest
thing.
installment in
And
the
this
Monster
is
Hunter
the
series,
most excited I've been for a
launching March
direct in so long.
26th. Next, please take a look at this.
I'm like nervous now of what else is coming. What?
The fairway is open.
This is like an hour
again.
long. This is 50
Tee
minutes.
off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Are you kidding me?
Study the wind and terrain.
What is
Take your time
happening?
to think things through.
I picked a really great one to
swing.
stream. Like, holy shit. This is all awesome.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
My brain was like,
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your
Hold
shot
on.
will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's
man,
terrain.
I love Mario Golf actually, like
These
unironically.
features can help you ace
I
your
played
shots.
the shit out of, what is it, World Tour on my 3DS.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls
Oh,
by
that's-
holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf
That's
club.
that part's probably gonna be a no for
Gently
me. Well,
swing the controller to
I'll
have
give
your
it a try, at
character
least.
swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
who's this narrator?
On top of all that,
Wait.
there are several modes with new elements.
Excuse
that truly
me?
bring the heat to Mario Golf, including
Excuse-
this one, Speed Golf. Here,
What?
it's always your turn. Everyone
Are
tees off
you-
at the same time.
What?
Then you'll race through the course to reach
This
your
is
ball.
so- this
Give
is
it
so
another
dumb, I
whack
love
to
it.
get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the
This
competition.
is mind blowing to me.
Oh, did
And
we
you're
mention
me, of course.
story mode? As a
Oh
me
my
character,
God.
you'll
Well,
start out as a
technically
rookie
the
and
World Tour,
develop
I
your
think, had a
golfing
story mode
skills
with your
while
me also,
interacting
so
with
I'm not
various
that
Mushroom
surprised by
Kingdom
this.
Characters. Level
But
up
the
with
whole,
experience points earned during
like,
matches.
open world
Then
golf
allocate
course
points to
running
different
around
stats,
shit is
allowing you to develop your
incredible.
character however you'd like.
That's-
you can also
that's
use your
fantastic.
me in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf
Oh,
Super Rush
put
swings onto Nintendo
your golfing
Switch
skills
June
to the test.
25th.
Ha!
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo
She made a
eShop
joke.
after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay.
We're
for
not 20
multiplayer
minutes in
modes,
yet, and I
as well as
am
the
like
familiar
hyped for
golf
literally
gameplay
everything
with
so
easy
far.
to learn controls. Please
Fall
look
Guys
forward
is.
to this game on Nintendo
It's okay.
Switch.
I'm not gonna
Let's move on to
re-get
more
Fall
Nintendo
Guys. I
Switch
got it for
headlines.
free on PlayStation, so it's like whatever. But
Check out these games coming to Nintendo
okay,
Switch.
I'm expecting.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales
Okay,
from
well,
the
I don't care about
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona.
Good
as
for
you set
people
out to
that are
recover
fans
a
of
mountain
Borderlands.
Set between
Randy
Borderlands 2
Pitchford
and 3,
can eat
this
shit.
game includes all 5 episodes filled with classic Borderlands humor.
But
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the
I
obstacles
don't-
you'll encounter in this
I don't
choice-driven narrative
I don't
adventure.
do the Gearbox
Embark
thing.
on a wild ride when
Not
Tales
a
from
fan
the
of them as a
Borderlands
company.
launches on Nintendo Switch
They
March
are known
24th.
for the bads.
32 of Capcom's most
Yes.
beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom
Yeah.
Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Yep.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll
Okay.
build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's a game.
It's Travis Touchdown versus
Okay,
Assassins.
this is what
Aliens?
What I was waiting for.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament
the
to
lighting's
decide
a little
Earth's fate.
jank, though.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
So
The world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, Nintendo Switch.
Wow, so much for
August 27th.
the first half of this year, and then boom, here's August.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Excuse me? Oh, that... You lost me at the card mechanic. Yep. Big lost me at the card mechanic.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last
Everything
long
about
if you
this
rely on yourself.
Everything about this looks great except the card mechanic. This looks incredible.
God's judgment.
Except for the card mechanic. I hate how much I love that, and then that battle system just seems
Uncover
awful.
Heaven's Mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch,
I
winter
mean, it's probably
2021.
fun, but like aiming. I mean, I guess maybe if they could add different
DC
reticles or something.
superhero girls are here to
They could
save
add
the
different
day.
reticles or something, but like it
Hi,
doesn't
everyone.
seem.
My name's Barbara Gordon,
Oh, Barbara, no.
aka Batgirl.
Oh.
I'm always inventing
Oh,
new gadgets
Barbara,
to
no.
fight crime, like my
Oh,
Bathouse
Babs, no.
and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong.
Babs,
and
no.
has vision, plus super breath. And
You know what?
let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian
Good
warrior
for
who wields
good for
the
people who like
lasso of
this.
truth.
I'm not even gonna.
Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe.
Why is this?
But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust
Okay,
me,
Harley, yeah.
there's never a dull
Um,
moment at Metropolis High School.
This
Sometimes
is
it'd be nice to
not
get
the
out of
voice
class
of a
and
high
do some
schooler.
shopping downtown with my besties.
This is not the voice of a high
Some photos
schooler.
to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit
I
up
mean-
Sweet Justice later.
Nothing against the voice
Uh-oh,
actress,
something
but
really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming.
because this
but
is
when
a
justice
voice
calls,
director
count
thing.
on us to answer,
This
no
is a good
matter
voice. This is not a good voice for this
Just
character.
gotta make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
I mean, this looks
DC
cute.
Superhero Girls Teen Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
I'm still trying to get over the survival horror and Final Fantasy gameplay we saw in No More Heroes. Hey, Biscuit! I'm looking at the chat inside of the camera. Okay. Not something I'm going to play, but cool. I haven't touched Plants vs. Zombies anything since the first one. I don't really plan on it. Kick some grass. Okay, yep. Kick some grass. Haha. This looks so much like Fortnite. Making me uncomfortable. So for that Smash Brothers announcement, I was expecting, first off, since that didn't open up with the, you know, the usual Smash Brothers thing. I was like, I bet you any amount of money during my first direct reaction. During my first, we're gonna get the Smash Bros. Character we're gonna get is like a Fortnite rep, and I'm gonna like people are gonna be able to see my face reacting.
Anyone can. Band together on a quest to
That
face evil and
that
save.
is something I know people have been wanting to be ported.
Miitopia
That's
is coming
great.
to Nintendo Switch.
They should port every
Cast unique
single
characters in various roles
like
across the
me thing.
Turn your favorite people into
Because
your allies.
a lot of people
or
love
even
a
make
lot of
someone
this
the
stuff.
nefarious Dark Lord.
This is brilliant.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
This is really neat. This is a really good
In the
idea.
world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This
Also
can give you an
notice
advantage during
how
battle.
much me-related stuff we're suddenly getting
If your relationship
after
sour,
Mii's have been
though,
basically
things might take a
dead,
turn
except for
the
Smash
worse.
Brothers. So this is interesting that we're getting some
Whoa!
multiple
You can
games
have a
that are
horse as an
incorporating
ally?
Mii's.
That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today
That's
on
smart.
Nintendo eShop.
It's very. We're halfway through this thing, and almost everything has been a banger. So
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
okay, not the Animal Crossing update I was hoping for,
Super
but
Mario Brothers
well,
35th anniversary
I shouldn't
themed
say that.
items
Maybe
are
they'll show
coming
more.
to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items
Please
like the
just
Super
give us
Mushroom
Brewster's
and
Cafe.
the Question Block can be ordered in
please
game
just
as
give us
furniture items.
Brewster's Cafe. It's been in the data
Place
since
them
the game
however
launched.
and wherever you'd like.
It's been almost a year, Nintendo. Please.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Please. I've just waited for Brewster, and
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why
This
not
is all
try
good stuff,
recreating the
though.
Mushroom Kingdom?
this is all good. I have been wanting more collaborative stuff in this one too.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Oh, okay, that's
After downloading it,
a week.
Super Mario Brothers items will
Okay,
be
so
available
that's not the
via
spring
Nook
update
Shopping
then.
starting
Right,
March
I was worried
1st.
this was their spring update, and I was like, don't.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Okay, so I guess that's all we're actually getting today, though.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Okay, so we don't know what the spring update is yet.
How was that? These collaboration
What the
items
car?
will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super
Yeah,
Mario
they didn't put
3D
enough in the
World
new
plus
Animal Crossing.
Bowser's Fury game.
They didn't put
We
enough in
hope
it.
you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
A year later, there's still not as much content as there
Next,
was in
we have
the
another
3DS
game to
version.
show you.
More Mario? Is that what we were? No. Okay. I thought he was saying we have another game to. Wait a minute.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Never. Esfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power
This is
to
very,
see us through this safely. Every last one of us.
Very, like, kind of Octopath visually. Triangle strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
Wow.
Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
Team Iron.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would
What was the team that did
orchestrate
Octopath?
their downfall.
Because this looks like... This reminds me of Octopath. Oh, that was a scream.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location.
Because Octopath was done by the
The
Bravely
range
team,
can be
wasn't it? Or was it just some
extended by
people from the
attacking
Bravely
higher
team?
ground with
I didn't play
long-range
Octopath yet,
weapons,
actually.
Such as bows and arrows.
I intended
Thus,
to.
your forces can use the terrain
It's
and
on
other
PC now, right? I
elements
might
to
stream
gain
that.
the upper hand.
Well, it might be long as hell to
An
stream.
enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
I should be checking on...
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain.
Yeah, this is like a... I mean, it's
Then
a...
electrify
like
the
a
area
Final
with
Fantasy
lightning
Tactics-esque kind of feel.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Yeah, there's so much.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility.
Although I didn't expect a full explanation of this game,
collectively,
but I
your
appreciate it
decisions
because
will
it's
establish
definitely
your
selling me on it.
conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Okay.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Kill them all,
Critical
Peter.
decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of
Oh, it's getting
conviction.
dark out. I was like, why all of a sudden
Use
my lighting
information
got
you've gathered
all
to
spoopy?
sway allies toward your favored cause.
It's just like Project.
The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
It'll say it again.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of
It's
other
not the.
players.
Yeah, it's not. It was. I don't think it was a final name.
Might is.
There you go. I was gonna say Triangle something. I think it was.
Strategy, a brand
Yeah,
new
I would hope it's a
tactical
working
RPG
title. That's
from
kind of
Square
a.
Enix will launch in 2022. Please be on the
This
lookout
is
for
supposed
more
to be a
information
direct for things
in
that are
the
coming out in the
future.
next few months.
After this presentation, a
That's
demo
why.
version of this game
There you
will
go,
be
never mind.
available to
The
download
demo's
on
coming
the
out
Nintendo
today.
eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
All right, dope.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more
So it
Nintendo
is
Switch headlines.
probably Octopath people working on it.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
No. I saw a Star Wars though. Yep, that's a Star Wars. This is interesting. My lighting has actually, since it started getting darker out, my lighting has actually kind of gone with my my theme a little more. It's like kind of the same blue. Also, I guess I'm wearing the same blue.
Star Wars Hunters is a
as
competitive,
the
free-to-play
bar
online
right
game
here.
set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in the
Yeah, lighting got
third-person shooter
spookier
coming to
for
Nintendo
Star
Switch
Wars.
in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of
A
doom.
little
Just
bright.
once. Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown,
I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City,
lighting,
I'm like a
go
kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
So much for the princess being... Okay, so I got kind of excited because I assumed by the layout of this that it was going to be these characters of different styles all fighting each other. And I was like, that'd be neat to have all the different illustration styles or like animation styles together. And no, it's
Can't believe we're losing
not
to a bunch of dairy farmers.
good.
Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey,
Where's my
can we
light keep
redesign our characters?
being weird?
Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone. Not a
Okay.
bloody
Yep, I lost all interest in this already.
Pass to me.
It's probably fun.
Interview's over. Oh, come on, man. One more game.
It's basically a big... Yeah, well, I mean the triangle strategy.
The fight for survival starts now.
Why does this look like Puyo Puyo Danganronpa?
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape
Oh,
series
it's World's End
comes the
Club.
Fight for your life.
Oh, I forgot about
Disoriented and
this.
Trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
It's so Puyo Puyo looking though.
But the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the
Oh, I had no idea that's
As
what
you
this
make your
game
way
was.
back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome
My lighting
challenges
needs to chill
and
the fuck
monsters
out.
that stand in your way. What awaits you all?
I'm trying not
at
to
the
turn
end
it
of your
all the way
journey?
up, but I
The
think because
battle
I
for
have
survival
it on the
begins
dimmer, it
in
keeps like
World's End
flickering
Club,
on me.
venturing onto Nintendo Switch. May
Yeah, I
28th.
love this. Are you kidding me? If there's a PC version
Wield
of
the
that...
powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Oh, physical release. I was like, Hades is already...
the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler.
How do you
and
go for Zero
recipient
Escape?
of multiple
Because
Game of the Year
it's
awards.
the
Is
Zero
getting a
Escape
physical
and
release on Nintendo Switch.
Danganronpa
This version comes with a couple of
devs
extras
working together.
to assist you on your
So they
journey
were like,
out
what
of
can
the
we do?
underworld.
And they're like, let's
The
make it
first is
cute
a
as shit,
PC
but also
download
super
code
dark.
for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant
part
cast
of
of
Bastion
gods,
just
ghosts, and monsters, all by
bits from
Supergiant's art director Gen Z.
Soundtrack Pro?
And let's not forget the game
Oh.
itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action.
Like, I
paired with a
remember
compelling
working...
Story.
Hades,
Escape
it's
the
already
underworld
out. I don't need.
again,
I can
or
talk
for
over
the
it.
first time with the physical version of Hades. on
Because I
March
remember in
19th.
college going to Soundtrack Pro for animation
3
work.
deadly action games, one masterful collection.
Okay, hi
Ninja
Ryu.
Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. are
Wow.
coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
That's dope.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills
Okay.
that are second to none.
They
Wield
got
an
back
arsenal
to
of
some
killer
good.
weapons, each offering a playstyle with
But
different set of
yeah,
lethal skills.
sorry. What I was saying was when I
along
was in
with ruthless
college,
ninjutsu
they
to
had
swiftly take down enemies.
we had to use Soundtrack Pro for animation things to do
Quickly
like
gauge your opponent's
soundtracks and
movements
stuff
while unleashing fast
for
and
our
frenzied
animation
combos.
work and video work and stuff. And
Team up with other super ninjas
Soundtrack
in
Pro
your quest
has
to
a bunch
fulfill
of
your
royalty-free music and stuff you could use, and some of the bits
All
that
previous
were
downloadable
used
content,
in
including costumes and game modes, are
Bastion
included.
were just straight ripped from the royalty-free parts of Soundtrack
Ninja
Pro.
Gaiden in one
Because I
dynamic
literally
collection.
was like able to recreate
Ninja
some of the
Gaiden
music from
Master
Bastion with the
Collection
royalty-free
slices its way
stuff.
onto Nintendo
So when I
Switch
saw that, I
summer
was like,
2021.
okay, I'm not as impressed with Darren Korb anymore.
More battles are
Yes!
coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of
I
Calamity.
called this. DLC, let's go. But non-canon DLC? Let's see, Lana just magically appears, and then... No actual... Oh, what? Expanded roster in June, okay.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, we still got 10 minutes.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
It's going to be this,
Four
and then
heroes of
Strikers.
light soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the
I'm
brave
not
and
pre-ordering
default
this
to emerge
only because I'm
victorious in turn-based
slightly
battles.
skeptical.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
The visuals are a little...
A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters.
Just local?
Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, imagine making a game in 2021 and it being only local co-op.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed.
Cool.
The game launches April 15th.
Yes.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends.
That's probably going to
combat,
play
cross-platform play,
awful on the
All
Switch.
players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
The servers for Apex
Plus,
have been
for the
like
first 2 weeks
trash
after launch,
lately.
Earn double XP when you play on Nintendo
Like,
Switch.
constantly people
Fight for
complaining
fortune,
that the
fame,
servers
and
are
glory when
awful
Apex
and
Legends
everybody's
enters
having
the fray
connection
March
issues
9th.
on every platform. So
How's it going so
a Switch port is not going to do
There's
well
still
online.
a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo
Okay, so
Direct,
Strikers wasn't
we
in that,
hope
which
you'll
is
stick
weird.
with
You
us.
would think they would want to promote
Next,
that.
Please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Eiji?
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Wow.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly.
Be hilarious
and
if he
we should
just
be able
left
to bring
after
you some
saying
new
that.
information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
There you go. There it is. Oh, they don't really look any better. This game doesn't actually look any better to me for some reason. I'm gonna shrug at that, honestly. It doesn't.
What you've just seen is the
They have to
Legend of
change a
Zelda
lot about
Skyward
that
Sword
game to
HD.
make it worth buying again.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
Everybody hated.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield.
All you need to do is make it
just raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow.
I mean, I guess these are going to be more
These physical
responsive at
movements add a
least.
sense
But...
of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left,
that's a good,
or diagonally.
That's a good way
Just
to
tilt the
fix
stick
that.
in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features
That's
a
actually
shield motif.
really cool.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
Wrap it up.
We hope that people
Don't
who
end on
played
this.
the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Thank you.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
You have 5
HD
more minutes.
launches
End on
July
something
16th.
that wasn't leaked
Following
a long
this
time
Nintendo
ago.
Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
I won't.
And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Don't end
and
on
it was
this.
still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines
Which
or ran.
people hated in this game.
Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
The stamina stuff in Skyward sucks compared to the Breath of the Wild version of it.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
That I mean, not to like, completely shit on it. Like that's
What did
great
you
that they're
think?
changing it.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
You don't have to
It
recap
includes
this.
intuitive motion controls
Are you kidding
and
me?
button controls by tilting the right control
Why are
stick.
you recapping the entire thing you
Okay,
just said?
The next game
Okay,
will
thank
be
God.
our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Bayonetta. Or Metroid. Or Bayonetta. That's probably not Bayonetta. Ride to Hell Retribution. Splatoon 3. Really? There you go. Because Chaos was chosen. Chaos was... I knew it. I fucking called it. When that Splatfest happened, I said the next game is going to be Apocalypse themed because Chaos beat Order. And there it is. It's Apocalypse themed because Chaos beat Order. So Splatoon 3, shit's gone bad. This is a good one to end on. I'm excited. Or maybe there's going to be a Chaos world and an Order world, and it'll be 2 separate factions or something. Which would make sense for, like, Turf Wars. Because I think I saw, like, a nice city in the background. Yeah, it looks like there's, like, a regular city happening over there. Should just make that my... Wow. Yep, there's all the chaos. Oh. Oh, to avoid spawn camping. That's smart. You just that's cool. That's a really good idea. Just launch yourself onto wherever on the map. Back into the ink. 2022. That. Hmm? Oh.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
I'm excited
this
for
game
that.
is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
And I said...
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Wow.
Thank you for watching.
I don't think any of the things I actually expected to be there were there. No Shin Megami Tensei. No. Yeah, isn't Nocturne's coming out in like 2 months? Isn't it? We'll just pause that for now and talk. So, what'd you guys think? That's cool. That's fun. Most of that I'm super on board for. Skyward Sword. I mean, I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm a little skeptical. But I think Skyward Sword should be okay because of the control options now. Let me back up here a little bit to Skyward Sword for a second, because there was tiny text at the bottom for a second at the one point here.
Raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Where is the...
But
okay,
we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
There was tiny text here. Okay. So I was worried this was going to say that like button-only mode is like only available in handheld mode and only available on Switch Lite kind of thing or something like that. Like, whoopsies. Whoopsie doodles. Anyway, okay, Malo, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. So I was like, yeah, but can I... So the question is, will it work with a Pro Controller, though? Or, I imagine it'll work with... I mean, if you take the Joy-Cons off and put it on the thing and play it like that instead, it'll work, I'm sure. But that's my thing, too, is that it says for people who want to play in handheld mode or on a Nintendo Switch Lite. But what if you don't have it in handheld mode? Is it going to say, fuck off? And now the controls work? I doubt it, but I have a weird concern for that now. So I'm gonna wait to see more about this game. This is not something I'm gonna pre-order right away. But yeah. So the that's right. It was live for a while before. So. The Xenoblade stuff really got me. Like that got me. That was clever of them. I really thought there was going to be either another expansion or some spin-off, and they got me with the... Okay, so I'm going to, just for there being things on the screen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna set this to playback at 2 times speed, and we'll just kind of talk while this is speeding by. It's kind of funny to just watch it going. And actually, let's listen to it in 2 times speed. I'm curious. No, I misclicked. How dare no? Don't you play something else?
Blade Chronicle.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because...
It's good stuff.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Huh? Oh, I thought I was going to be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
Behold the only way I will watch videos from now on. This is really funny. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna actually do this. But anyway, so that's cool. That's dope. Yeah, I'm excited for basically all the remasters. I'm excited for this. I have no connection to Xenoblade, and I'm weirdly very excited for this character or these characters. I've been meaning to play Xenoblade, but that's about it. I know a lot of people have been like begging for either one of those characters, so both of them together is... Whoa! Shep, hello! Let me, oh, I gotta lower this a little bit here. Okay. Welcome! Well, not up Shep stuff, what the fuck? Shout out Brain. Brain, do the thing! There we go. Just chatting. Were you also watching this? Hello! Fucking exclamation point Shep stuff. Yep. Nailed it. So I just for the sake of having thing on screen, I am playing it back at 2 times speed. So hi everybody who is watching Shep's stream. Welcome. I am the protagonist, also known as Our Brave Hero on everything else. You can see in the corner. Whoop. Down there. I gotta get used to the down at the bottom corner over there. You see Elizabeth is just chilling there with my my info. And I am an art streamer and gaming streamer, a variety streamer, I guess. And I was like, all right, I have a cam set up for gaming stuff recently. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get the, let's break out the reaction stream. So, anyway, so for all you that are coming over, what did you think of this direct? I thought it was dope. This game that they're showing right now, Outer Wilds, is great. Unfortunately, in their explanation of the game, they kind of spoiled the whole surprise of it. But this I want. I'm assuming since it is the Famicom Detective Club, there won't be a PC port of it. So unfortunately, I probably won't be able to stream this unless I get a capture card. Murder mystery. Yep. Oh yeah. So that's what we were talking about though, is the amount of the stuff that I was almost dead certain was going to be during this because of like leaks, but like not leaks, like actual things that happened, not like people talking about like rumors, like the Great Ace Attorney collection Switch stuff getting the Taiwan ratings as they gave it. I didn't remember what it was actually. I mean, granted, that might just be a Capcom announcement because it's not just for Switch. And that I will be getting. It was a 1 of 10 for me. Oh. That's fine. But yeah, Great Ace Attorney I will be getting on PC so I can stream it if it comes out, relatively soon. If I get a capture card, oh, my stomach is growling. Can you hear that? I have not eaten in a while. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's dope. Pretty much everything. There's like maybe 3 things in this. I was like, usually it's like half or more of these. I'm like, don't care much for this. But there's only a handful. The DC Hero, what was it? Hero Gals or whatever it's called. It's cute. The voice for Babs is weird. I don't know if that's... I'm assuming that's the same voice actress that voices her in the cartoon that game is based on. But if they're supposed to be high schoolers, it doesn't... Yeah. Monster Hunter, I expected to see. I expected to see a trailer for Strikers, because that's coming out next week. They didn't show that. We're supposed to get... Isn't Nocturne... Isn't Nocturne remastered getting a Switch port? I thought it was. Nocturne's supposed to be coming out soon. SMT 5 is coming out soon. She fangirled for it. Aw. I didn't like... There are some things I was like hoping for, but I didn't fully expect. Oh, they're talking about the... Yeah, come on, guys. Don't be rude. Let Amy enjoy the DC superhero. Anyway, I mean, hey, I'm never gonna judge anybody for being a fan of anything anyway. So. Basically, everything that gets shown on these like greatly appeals to somebody. Speaking of which, damn, she's crying. It's funny. This is, I know Mario sports games are very hit or miss with people. That I like Mario Golf personally. But like especially on my 3DS, I played like a shitload of it. Like when I would be like on trips and stuff like that. This one also, they just had a big old zoom in on that dude's ass. But all right, this is fucking wild. This open world golf course speed thing. Like, wow, this lighting is making it look like my hair is all weird. I assure you, I don't have like a weird bald spot right here. It's just the glare from my lighting. See? Anyway. Yeah, everything here was fun. Everything here was cool. I'm sure a lot of people were excited for this, except for this. This is the only bad. I'm kidding. And people like Borderlands, that's fine. I'm completely turned off from Borderlands because of shit that Gearbox and 2K have done to people. So they're terrible companies, and I hate them with very good reason. Yeah, I don't know. Capcom likes to do these collections. This looks dope. The lighting in it's a little weird. Yeah, I'm not super crazy about the lighting choice Suda went with. But I really hope you guys don't hear my stomach growling, because it is growling like fucking crazy suddenly. The boss fights being like other game stuff, there being like a horror game and then a Final Fantasy battle system, that has me super excited. Because when they were showing the Oh, and then this is like, I was really like, this looks dope. And then it was like, it's a card game. And it's like, okay. It shows you pull out a gun, and then it's like, by the way, you're using cards. And that reticle just doesn't... Everything about this game looks awesome. And then it's like, but it's cards. I'm looking forward to looking up other streamers' reactions to this, because I usually like to like go look at like highlights of other people's reactions, and here it is. Here you go. Wait, hold on. I want to listen to this. Sped up.
An Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the
Her voice already sounded like it was sped up and higher pitched, so.
Nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Something really
it's so good.
No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
It's
just
so
gotta make sure no one
good.
figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready to juice cannons and prepare for battle.
No, I don't think I will. Anyway. Crying internally. Oh my god. Fucking. Too bad it's gonna be coming later, because I know there's gonna be a new KOF trailer dropping today. And, I would very much like to... while I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna look and just see if anything else got like announced by other companies or something. Because also a lot of times when there's like a Nintendo Direct, there'll be like stuff that probably should have been in that Nintendo Direct, like indie game stuff or something that randomly drops. So nope. Okay, just wanted to check. Or whatever, see if sometimes there's like Japan only. Actually, did I? Like, Nintendo Japan will drop, specific, Japanese trailers for stuff, but doesn't look like they did. Nope. So it looks like all the announcements, as far as I could tell from this, are, what is this, Me Editor? Miitopia! Oh, sorry, I'm speeding through this now. We already watched it, Trevor. Hi, how are you? Well, Eiji Aonuma came out and was like, we don't have a trailer to show you yet, so here's Skyward Sword instead. Yeah. Yeah, they blatantly mentioned Breath of the Wild 2, and he apologized that he didn't have a trailer to show for it because they're not far along enough with it yet. But that they'll show it later in the year. That is making good progress, and they'll show something later in the year. But yeah, and then we got Skyward Sword HD, which was like, okay. And then there's, here's the Octopath Tactics, we'll call it. Which looks dope. This looks good. Basically Final Fantasy Tactics with Octopath visuals. So, good. Good stuff. Yeah, they just had the freaking Dragoon jump there, even though it's not Final Fantasy Tactics, but here's this reference to the Dragoon. Anyway, so for the most part, this was dope. There was, like I said, only a handful of stuff that was like, nothing I looked at made me offended besides Borderlands, because I just hate Gearbox. But I don't even have anything against Borderlands itself. I have things against the people who made it, like the executives of the companies that work on Borderlands. I'm not gonna judge anybody for liking Borderlands. It's fun. Before I knew what a nightmare Randy Pitchford was, and the whole thing where 2K sent like hired goons to a streamer's house because they forgot they made an announcement about the game and claimed he was like had an inside source and that he was like hacking them or something. And it's like, you guys literally just made this announcement on stream. That's why he covered it. What are you talking about? So they're fucking bad times with those companies. But hey, Borderlands, but hey, Jack Black's gonna be Claptrap. I was hoping the actual original voice actor of Claptrap was going to play Claptrap in the movie so he could get paid for doing the voice for once, because apparently Randy Pitchford refused to pay him. And then when he asked to get paid, when he came back for the next game, Randy Pitchford physically assaulted him. So that's fun. And then they recast Claptrap. Because for some reason Randy Pitchford was like, why do you want to get paid for doing work? That's stupid. And then attacked him. And that is a real thing that happened. Okay, no, you know what? I think this was the disappointment of it. Because I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, if they actually have these characters that are in, like, different gaming styles coming together for, like, some kind of battle whatever thing, that's cool. Like, if you actually incorporate all these different styles. And then it's like, no, it's all this just, it's Fortnite. It's just Fortnite dodgeball. It's like, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I probably won't be going much longer anyway. I was going to work on Giovanna more after this, but I like barely ate anything today. This game won't last long. No, I don't. This looks dope. Although this is definitely different than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize it was going to be Danganronpa, haha, JK, not actually at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, if this gets a PC release, I'm streaming this. This looks incredible. I mean, that looks way better than Danganronpa. And then Hades, yeah.